What's up YouTube, Dal here from Zephyr Games, and today it is my absolute pleasure to bring you a video to prove why sorted accessories binders are the best on the market. Now I'm not going to give you my spiel, I'm not going to give you why I think this binder is good, or I'm not going to give you why or what this binder has in store for it. I'm going to compare and contrast it with the top binders of the same quality within its range, and then that will show you guys why this is the best binder on the market and is definitely something you should go and get. If that wasn't enough, thanks to Salted Accessories, I am able to give away one Phoenix Fire binder and a mint version of the binder as well, and I'll tell you how you can enter that at the end of the video. But with all of that out of the way, straightforward, very, very simple and to the point, let's dive straight first, as long as you like, comment, subscribe, share, into the why Salted Accessories binder is the best on the market. So, as I mentioned in the introduction video, I'm going to take you through all of the luxury versions of the binder. So this is the Salted Accessories one, and then we've got the Ultimate Guard Xeno Flex File, we've got the Ultra Pro binder, and then we've got the Dext binder as well. Now I'm going to take it through each one of these, show you the differences between the two, and just kind of justify and physically show you why I think that Salted Accessories binders is the best. Now there's plenty of reviews for the Salted Accessories. I'll take you through its standard features, but at the end of the day, it is a binder. So what much more can I say? Like, it's not going to be like a Tesla, it's not going to have electrical wheels or anything like that, or something amazing. It's just all about getting the best protection for the cards that you are putting in the binder, whether it be high value trades or whether it be a general collection. And I'll show you what I've put in this one already. So straight away, as soon as I received this, I was like, damn, this is so much better than my previous collections. And each of these will show you the type of collections that I contain within them. So we'll start off with the Salted Accessories, and first off, what I need to show is that because Salted Accessories has the zip, it is that tiny bit bigger. So you can kind of see that it is just a little bit of a lip bigger. You can get zip versions of these and zip versions of the Ultra Pro ones, but what I've tried to aim to do is I'm trying to keep it on a balanced review, and I'm not going to take the zip into account when I'm comparing it with the rest. All I'm going to be doing is, because these are considered as the high-end luxury values for your binders, I'm going to be comparing the paddings, the inserts, the amount of cards they can take, and then just in general the strength of the spine, the strength of the front board, and so on. So a quick little intro into Salted Accessories. So these are a UK based distributor. They only have 3 colours at the moment. Now they've got a Phoenix Fire one, which is this one here. Costs a couple of quid more, but it does look amazing. It's got a bit of a shiny effect to it, as you can see. And they have the Salted Accessories logo in the bottom, and then they've got a nice little S on the back as well. So their logos aren't too demanding on top of, and they're not too they're not taken away from what the binder is. Now the other colours that they have are mint green, and they also have a purple version as well. And as I mentioned, there you go, there's the mint green one as well. As I mentioned at the start, after I purchased one of these, I was like, wow, these binders are so good. I was like, guys, do you fancy doing a giveaway for my viewers at home? Like, just to kind of help show and give people a hands-on experience with this product. And they're like, yeah, absolutely fine. So at the end of the video, I'll show you how you can win a Phoenix Fire version and a mint version. The final version they have is a purple version. Again, really, really cool for Dark Magician players. I just kind of always associate Dark Magician with fusions and Dark Magicians with purple sleeves as well. Anyway, let's go through the features. So of course it's got the zip. Now the first thing with the zip, so easy, so smooth. The most important thing about this is there is actually a decent gap between the zip and the pages. So you should never get to a point where you're trying to unzip this and be like, oh, I've just caught the page in or anything like that. But as you see straight away, I have upgraded my Ghost Binder. So my Ghost Binder was in a padded version like the Ultra Pro, which I'll show you a little bit later on, and it went straight into this. Now it's got 10 pages of 18 one side, 10 pages the other. In total, what that works out is 360 individual cards. Now, the sleeving is quite tight, which is really good for your new sleeves or your new cards, especially with collections, because you don't really want to bog these up with 3 or 4 cards in each slot, because then all you're going to do is you're going to start getting a roll, And what we mean by roll is it's where the middle actually comes up higher than the rest of the book, and it starts rolling the cards and bending the cards. Now, in general, what you've got is you've got a nice little bit of a suede texture on here, which is kind of nice and smooth. And then you've got a fair bit of padding. Nothing as deep as the Ultra Pro, but just a little bit more than the Flex. The other thing, literally, this is solid. Like, I'm trying to bend this without breaking it, and it's actually quite a tough thing to do. The exact same thing can be said for the spine. Now, this is both a plus and a minus. So with the spine being that tough, you are going to not completely stack up. And one thing to show you as well, once I zip this up, this is the maximum width that you can get this binder. You cannot fill it any wider than this because of the taut with the zip. It will break. But that is all you should need for a collection binder. That should all you should need for a high value binder that you are using. The pages are pretty much standard. They're side loading as all of the other binders are. So there's nothing too unique about that. But one thing I will say, and as we go through the rest of the reviews, is that I think Solid Accessories have done some amazing research on what the rest of the market has to offer, and has pretty much gone, we're going to take the best and put it into this, which is why, in my opinion, this is the best binder hands down. So, let's start with our first comparison. So our first comparison will be the Ultimate Guard Flex Philo. Now, straight off the bat of this is a sturdy front, but it has no or very little padding. There's no padding on this at all. The other thing as well is the straps, which is pretty good, is a bonus on this one, is quite taut. Now I tend to, on my collections, not put this around because I don't really see the need to do it. The other thing about the zip as well, and something that, like I said, I didn't want to mention too much, is your cards aren't going to get lost. Like if this got shucking around in your bag or wherever you've got it, the cards will eventually fall out. But with the zip, they'll only fall out when you undo the zip, so they are contained. They're not going to get lost anywhere else. Anyway, exact same rules. Now, the one thing with this has a bit of like a fake felt on the inside. Not felt, sorry. A fake kind of like lace or ribbon, which I don't really like. It's a very scratchy, like DJ kind of ripping. But exact same thing with the binders. You can kind of see how thick I've filled this up. So this one contains my number collection at the moment. Exact same amount, 360 capacity, unless you're putting double cards behind each sleeve. Very, very decent binder. I think the only thing that I dislike about this one is just the lack of padding. So it doesn't really have the padding that the rest has, but it does have a nice texture. And in my opinion, when I was putting my collections together, it always used to go like Ultra Pro first because of the padding and the protection, then the Xeno Fire because of the strength, and then everything else filtered down from there. So that's the Xeno File. Now we're going to go into the Ultra Pro and we'll finish off on decks. Now, the Ultra Pro, straight away you can kind of see how easy the board bends. Now that's because there's just no protection on this whatsoever. So it's got a nice little hatching, which is kind of cool, but it's not as luxury as the felt. And you can see it contains my Dark Magician collection. But this is not strong at all. What they've sacrificed in ways of like firmness, they've given you more padding, which is nice to hold, nice to feel, but very, very flimsy. The other thing that I really hate about this binder is, look, like I said, I never put this around my binder. And it's so loose. So like, I could put this around the binder and it's like, it's not really doing anything, is it? It doesn't even keep the binder closed. Just hold it like that, it just flops. So that is a major downside for this. The spine, again, it's okay. It's not amazing, it's not great. This one, the only reason you'd go for an Ultra Pro one is if you're an Ultra Pro fan or you just like the padding and the feel of it. I think it's one of them ones that gets weighed down way too easily, and that's where it kind of falls down below the Xeno skin when you look at it and review it in modern comparison. Finally, we're going to move on to the Dex binder. Now, straight away, you can kind of see, look, this is holding the Dex binder flat. You can see how loose, because it just doesn't have a spine. There's no spine here at all. Look at that. No spine. That is my biggest downfall of this kind of binder. Now, the elastic, a little bit thicker, a little bit better. Decent amount of padding, nice bit of texture, and solid front board. Now, there's two things I really don't like about this Dex, and we'll get onto it in a minute, but they've got a very nice suede touch on the middle, so you've got the luxury inside here. But along with the spine, we've got these little bits here. Like, what are these? Like, I could, if I wanted to, literally rip it out. It's like you've got a bit of paper. Now, if I wanted something like this, I would put a bit of A4 paper on the front of all my binders. So to me, this is completely pointless, and I've actually seen Dex binders battered. So, and these are always the first things to fall out, and pages, because the spine is just non-existent. Again, you can actually fill this up very, very nicely. So this one's got a couple of deck cores in here. The one thing that I don't like about this is once you've filled it up, as you can start seeing here, you can start to see the bump. So naturally, there's a bump where the middle of the pages start to overflow. So all of the pages are like this. So once you flatten it down, the issue is, because there's no additional bend to the binders or the pages, you start to get a roll on the last few cards. So the cards can start coming out a little bit kind of creased or a little bit kind of bent. Still a very good binder. I've got no issues with it in the sense, like, I'm not saying don't go and buy this, but if you're like to me, while the camera is jumping around autofocus, if you're like to me, right, okay, Dale, I collect ghosts or I collect ultimates. Give me 2 seconds, let's try and sort that focus out. I collect ghosts, I collect ultimates. What binder would you recommend me getting? I would straight away say, right, okay, well, considering these are all the same price, I would honestly go for Salted Accessories. Yes, it's a little bit taller. So if you're looking to take loads and loads of cards to a big trade event, you wouldn't use Salted Accessories. I would probably use one of the original Ultra Pro binders that you can stuff 3 or 4, maybe even 5 cards in each little slot. If you're like, right, okay, my bag isn't quite tall enough, what do I do? What win do I get? Go for the Xenophile. Strong, it's nice and easy. But if you can find that little extra space, and literally it is that much, it's like an inch space in your bag, Salted Accessories all day long. Like, not only do you feel a little bit, not snobbish, but you just have that aura. Like, when you pull a binder like this, that has a bit of a nice shine to it, looks decent, has a zip of it, out of your bag, straight away the person you're trading with is going to go, right, this guy's got some nice stuff in his binder. This guy actually looked after his cards. This guy has gone out of his way, or girl, has gone out of their way to purchase a decent binder that is going to protect the cards within it. And I think that's one massive, massive thing, and one thing that you do kind of telegraph to your person you're trading with, or if you're containing a collection, with the level of stuff you got in. Now keep in mind, if you're going to kind of, I don't know why the focus keeps shifting, guys, sorry. If you're going to go and sell your collection a few years down the line, you want to make sure that it is protective and as safe as secure as possible. Now, apart from putting them in sealed plastic casings and putting them on the walls, or putting them in graded cards and keeping them all together, with a binder level, this is where it gets the best of it. And this is what I'm saying. I believe that it's taken the solidness of the Xeno skin. I believe it's taken the padding and the luxury gentle feel from the Ultra Pro. I then feel that it's taken the inside nice kind of suede feel and texture of the decks. And they've taken all of these best bits from those predecessing binders, got rid of all of the bad bits, and produced this amazing binder. Now, one thing that might go against them at the moment is that they do have limited colours. But the one thing that I really do like about, especially this Phoenix one, and I hope they do more in the future, is because of the texture they've got on it, and because it's got different colours, that's one thing that the Ultra Pros and the Ultimate Guards don't really have, and even the Dexes. They're all single colours. They're all, right, okay, I've got a black one, I've got a blue one, I've got a red one, I've got a green one, but you can't really go, I've got a Fire Phoenix one. Like, the colour, the texture, absolutely everything about this, and it's the gleam is something you need to see in person, but look at that, you just move that around, and you can kind of see where there's a Phoenix on it. There's not physically a Phoenix on it, but you can kind of see that it looks like fire. It looks like a modern version of it. And I've just been blown away with it. Like I said, it was a independent kind of product that I found online. I'll put the link in the description below. You can get these from Amazon as well, and they do ship worldwide, I believe. They are coming out of Wales, but I just think it's such a good binder that for kind of pretty much, if I had the money to get multiples of them, I would transfer all of these across into Assaulted Accessories. Especially when you're looking at Ultimate Rares, Starlight Collection, Dark Magician Collection, have you seen, Number Collection, Ghost Collection, the whole 9 yards. And even then, if I was a trader that was taking Ghost Rare cards, Ultimate Rare cards, even high valued Secret Rare cards to a trade, I would want it to be in a binder like this. At least I know, number one, as soon as I pull this out of my bag, I'm not going to get any random cards that may have slipped out falling down below. I unzip it, I open it up nicely, I get to see all of the cards. And I just think it covers everything you need. Like I said, it's taken the best bits of my favourite binders and put them all into one. So why do I need to get One binder because I want it to be strong, one binder because I want it to be padded, and another binder because I love the soft textured feel inside. Like, why buy 3 more binders when I can just go, I'll buy this one. Same price, absolutely fine. Yes, you're paying a couple quid more for the Phoenix Fire, but if they were to bring out like a magical purple or something like that, you know I would pay that additional £2 just to get a different, more unique colour than every other binder. So, with all of that comparison out of the way, I'd already made my feelings very clear at the start that I absolutely love the Salted Accessories binders. So, what better way than to offer you guys a chance of winning? So again, massive shout out to Salted Accessories. Thank you so much for allowing me to do the giveaway on the channel. Very, very simple. All you need to do, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then go and follow Salted Accessories on Instagram. I will put the link in the description below. And then after that, to confirm you've done all of those steps, all I need you to do in the comments down below is put sorted. Simple as that. Not sorted as S-O-R-T-E-D, but sorted, S-A-L-T-E-D. Easy as that. The giveaways will be going worldwide as well, so do not worry, no matter where you are, you can enter. The one thing I absolutely love about this, and it was the first thing that I thought when I pulled this out, I was like, God, there should be a real good tagline about this, where it's literally like, Salted Accessories, because that's how your opponent feels when you pull this binder out. And that is really it. If I pull out my Ultra Pro battered binder and someone pulls out a Salted Accessories binder, I'm going to be like, ah, hot damn. Straight away, you've lost the war. You've lost the battle. Your binder is already going down. And it's like, I've paid the same amount or like a couple of quid less for an Ultra Pro battered binder when I could get one of these. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, as absolutely always, guys. Like I said, in order for your chance to win one of these or one of the mint versions as well, all I need you to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow Salted Accessories on, of course, Instagram. And once you've done all that, comment down below, sorted, S-A-L-T-E-D. Simple as that. As absolutely always, guys, stay safe. And of course, happy dueling.